But what if I told you, the very tool you trust to run your business, it might already be betraying you? A subtle tension builds. You might glance at a laptop screen, then a notification pops up. New tool update available. You look back at the camera with a serious expression. I know, it sounds a little dramatic, but stick with me, because this isn't a sci-fi movie. It's a very real, very dangerous threat hitting small businesses everywhere. We're talking about sophisticated new attacks where hackers are creating fake installers that perfectly mimic legitimate business applications. Think ChatGPT Business Edition or Google Drive Enterprise. These aren't just phishing emails anymore. They're entire fake applications designed to look indistinguishable from the real deal. Why are small businesses, like many of yours, becoming prime targets for this kind of attack? Well, unfortunately, it boils down to a few critical reasons. Many of us operate with fewer dedicated IT resources. We often have this assumption, oh, we're too small to matter. Hackers won't bother with us. But that's exactly what makes us attractive. Our data, our customer lists, our financial information, it all holds immense value for fraud, identity theft, and ransomware. And the stats don't lie. Did you know that a staggering 43% of all cyber breaches hit small and medium-sized businesses? That's almost half, folks. It's not a question of if, but when, if you're not prepared. Let me paint a picture for you, a scenario we've seen play out far too often. Imagine a small design agency bustling with client projects. An employee sees a notification pop up. Update available for Office Suite Pro. It looks official, even has the familiar branding. They click, thinking they're simply keeping their software current. What they actually downloaded was a perfectly crafted piece of malware. Within hours, client lists were exfiltrated, design files were encrypted, and their entire system was held hostage. The downtime, the legal fees, the reputational damage, it was a nightmare. This wasn't just a simple virus. It was a targeted attack using a fake update as the Trojan horse. So, how exactly do these insidious attacks work? It's pretty clever, and that's why they're so effective. Hackers will set up spoof domains that look almost identical to a legitimate software provider, maybe a slight misspelling, or a different top-level domain. They then create an installer package with a lookalike interface designed to perfectly mimic the real thing. You download it, run it, and while you think you're getting that critical update, what you're actually installing is backdoor malware, ransomware, or a sophisticated data stealing program. The recent reports are alarming, highlighting how fake tools masquerading as popular applications like ChatGPT and even Google Drive are being weaponized for these very purposes. They know what tools you're using, and they're leveraging that trust against you. The impact on a small business can be catastrophic. We're not just talking about the direct financial cost of paying a ransom or rebuilding systems. There's the extensive downtime, which means lost productivity, missed deadlines, and alienated customers. And then there's the reputational damage. Once trust is broken, it's incredibly hard to regain. The stark reality is that 60% of small businesses that suffer a serious cyber breach end up shutting down within just 6 months. That's a sobering statistic, and it underscores just how critical it is to protect yourselves. So, what can you do? It's not about fear-mongering. It's about empowerment. Here's what you need to check and implement right now, starting today. First, always verify the source of your software updates. Never click directly on an update notification if you're unsure. Go directly to the official vendor's website. If you're using Microsoft Office, go to Microsoft.com, not Microsoft-updates.com. This simple step can save you a world of hurt. Second, multi-factor authentication, or MFA, needs to be everywhere. It's your digital deadbolt. Enable it on every single account, email, banking, social media, and especially all your business applications. Strengthen your credential hygiene. Use strong, unique passwords, and consider a password manager to help you keep track of them securely. Third, a robust backup strategy is non-negotiable. Ensure you have clean, isolated backups of all your critical data, and crucially, test your recovery process regularly. A backup is only good if you can actually restore from it when disaster strikes. And finally, employee training. Your team is your first and most critical line of defense. They need to understand that any trusted tool update should be treated with suspicion. Educate them about the signs of phishing, the dangers of unsolicited links, and the importance of reporting anything suspicious. A well-informed team is a secure team. Now, for those of you running small teams on a budget, don't worry, I've got you. Here's a quick, budget-friendly protection plan. Start with free antivirus software. Use a reputable password manager. Enable MFA wherever possible, and regularly back up your data to an external drive or a trusted cloud service. It's about building layers of defense, one simple step at a time. And what if, despite all your precautions, you detect you've been compromised? Don't panic. First, isolate the affected systems immediately. Disconnect them from the network. Change all your passwords, starting with your most critical accounts. Notify relevant authorities if necessary, and then, if you can, consult with a cybersecurity professional. Even on a small budget, having a basic incident response plan can make all the difference. Knowing who to call and what steps to take can minimize damage significantly. To recap, the threat of fake software updates is real and growing, specifically targeting small businesses with fewer resources. But by verifying your update sources, implementing MFA, maintaining strong backups, and training your team, you can drastically reduce your risk. These aren't just good practices. They're essential for survival in today's digital landscape. Your business is your livelihood, and protecting it means being proactive and informed. If you want weekly updates, breakdowns of new threats, and actionable advice on how you can protect your business, regardless of its size, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing, and snag your free cybersecurity checklist in the description below. It's packed with practical tips to get you started today. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.